everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be sitting down. We're going to host a live radio show right here on this channel. I take live callers. Call in. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. So with that said and done and put to the side, come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets options at wide receiver. There's a lot of Jets fans that have been hitting me up and saying, Joe, Corey Davis is gone. We need to trade for a wide receiver ASAP. Okay, we're going to be discussing that. We're also going to be talking a little bit about the happenings at training camp. Okay, we're going to be talking about that. Camp practice went on today, and we're going to be discussing what happened. All right, so first, we're going to talk about the Jets' situation at wide receiver, okay? As I said, Corey Davis retires, and a lot of Jets fans have been hitting me up saying, Joe, we need to make a trade. We need to make something happen. We need to continue to build this wide receiver core. Corey Davis is gone. He's out the door. We need to give up some capital. And I'm like, whoa, 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 okay? Whoa, all right? Now, listen. I don't think we need to run out and make some splash move at wide receiver. I don't, okay? I really, really don't. I feel like we have more than enough weapons here when you look at what we got, right? Allen Lazard, Garrett Wilson, Mecole Hardman, Cobb. We got two young guys as well, Brownlee and Taylor. They're looking like they could be something. I don't think we have to do that, all right? And I think a lot of people, some Jets fans, are kind of romanticizing Corey Davis and looking at his situation and him being gone as if it's something that is going to hurt us extremely big across the production situation. I have to remind people that, hey, Corey Davis, when he was here, he was rarely healthy, right? You look at the situation, he played 9 games in 2021. He dealt with the injury and sat down, right? Then he played 13 games in 2022. He never played a full season when he was here. Never. As a matter of fact, Corey Davis never had over 600 yards in any season that he played with the New York Jets. So if you think that like the production on the New York Jets side as far as offense, throwing the ball, if it was hinging on Corey Davis and him being here, how could you do that? The guy had never been healthy. You look at his history, he never been healthy. He also had a propensity for big drops as well. We know that too. At one point, he was near the league in drops. You know, the Jets were near the league in drops because of him. So, you know, him moving on, and again, you know, all due respect to him, he's retired, and I wish him nothing but the best going forward. I think the Jets' situation at wide receiver is solid. I think we got young guys that we can give a go. And I think that trading away big capital as well hurts us in other spots, okay? Because a lot of people started screaming about Davante Adams, and I'm like, listen, Davante would be wonderful. We all know he's a great wide receiver. But you're going to have to give up big capital to get a guy like that. And then when you look at the New York Jets in their future, right, we have a lot of spots that we need to utilize that capital to continue to build here. Does anybody forget the situation with this offensive line? All right, look at it, okay? Brown, right, Dwayne Brown that we have here, we're hoping that he's able to stay healthy this full season and be a solid tackle for us, but he's 38. He's not going to be here for the future. We're going to have to draft his replacement in this upcoming draft. Then you look at the other side, at the other tackle spot, Mekhi Becton, who I love. But there's questions about Mekhi as well, because let's say Mekhi turns into the guy that I know that he can be and everybody else is hoping that he'll be, right? He turns right back into a top tackle in this league. Where if he does that, we declined his 5th-year option. We're going to have to pay that man. And when you look at the situation with him and the New York Jets staff in the past, it's been kind of rocky, okay? Keep in mind that to get him to re-sign, you got to look at some of the other offers that he's going to have as well, right? If he can show you that he's going to be a top right tackle in this league He's already shown you he can be a top left tackle in this league. Really, he's a top left tackle, but he's playing right tackle. Bro, if he's dominant this upcoming year and returns to form, every team damn near in the league is going to be knocking at his door. That's a fact. And you're going to have to match those offers. That's going to be insane. Do you guys know how much top left tackles, top right tackles get paid in this league? We're probably going to have to end up franchising him, which is going to cost us a lot as well. So when you look at that situation, you want to utilize the capital that you have in these upcoming drafts to continue to build your line. Never mind the fact that there's other questions outside of tackle. People keep forgetting that Laken Tomlinson was not good last year. People keep forgetting that, okay? They keep forgetting that. This is very much a prove-it year for Laken Tomlinson, because if he doesn't get it together, he's probably going to be gone, okay? So you might have to be looking at possibly grabbing up something at left guard as well in the draft. So, listen, I understand the allure and the names and guys like Courtland Sutton. There's a lot of big talk about him. There's a lot of big talk about Davante Adams. There's a lot of talk about various people. But giving up big capital for those guys, particularly a guy like Davante Adams, who I love, bro, I don't think the New York Jets should do it. I think we have guys here that are good already, right? And we also have young, upcoming guys, too. I talk about it. Malik Taylor, Jason Brownlee, who I like a lot. Then you also got Gibson as well, that's giving us something on returns. Let's go forward with those guys and utilize capital going forward to continue to build the line. That's my personal thoughts. Also, keep in mind, cuts are coming up, okay? If the New York Jets utilize anything to maybe, bolster the wide receiver position as they see fit, it's probably going to come from cuts, okay? Cuts day is around the corner. And there's some guys that can end up sliding off of a roster and sliding onto our roster if they fit, the talent that we need. So that's something I think the New York Jets will probably end up doing, is grabbing guys up after cuts. So comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about that, okay? I'm just a guy saying, hey, I'm good. I think our wide receiver core is fine without Corey Davis. Now, training camp, really quickly, we're going to get into that. Listen, Allen Lazard has an AC joint injury, okay? He's expected to play week 1, though, so that's good to hear. We also know on the offensive side, Becton had a rest day today. I remember the last time that Becton had a rest day, people went crazy, okay? He's fine. He's just taking a rest today. We know that knee, he's still building strength, still doing his thing, so that's fine. He's just sitting out. Now, let me tell you something. You know who didn't take a rest? Aaron Rodgers or Garrett Wilson. Man, the connection that they're building is insane. Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson ended the practice today with Aaron Rodgers hitting Garrett Wilson in the red zone for a touchdown. They're going to be so fun to watch this upcoming season. And Aaron Rodgers talks about Garrett Wilson and how great he is and how him and Davante Adams have a lot of similarities, which is just great praise from a quarterback of his ilk. But man, Garrett Wilson is just a guy that's ascending in this league, and I cannot wait to see them go out there and just destroy defenses this upcoming season. So that was good to see. Also, Dwayne Brown, still out there working out, doing his thing. There were some questions from the media, to him about the offensive line not practicing together before week 1. He says he thinks everything is going to be fine. We'll see what happens going forward. Again, they got to gel. They have to build that continuity. But, especially with a guy like A-Rod out there helping them out, they're going to make their calls. Hopefully, they'll be able to hold up and protect him well. But he also gave great praise as well to Mekhi Becton and talked about that this guy has immense talent, great tools, and he can be one of the best tackles, that we've ever seen. So that's big praise, especially from a veteran offensive lineman, a guy like Dwayne Brown that's been around the block once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Also, on the defensive side, Sulla says that he's unsure if Carl Lawson is going to be out there week 1. We know that Carl Lawson is dealing with some back situations. So he said he's unsure if Lawson's going to be out there week 1. So that's something to keep our eyes on as well. We have big expectations from Carl Lawson. We know he had 7 sacks last season coming back off that ACL. And we're hoping this season he comes out roaring. But we'll see what's going on with that back situation. I know there was a lot of, I think it was back stiffness, back tightness. So we'll see what happens. But they're unsure about week 1. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about the New York Jets wide receiver situation? Do you believe we should run out and trade for somebody? Let me know. All right. Comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.